Johnny, your thoughts on tonight's game, please?
It's going to be more of the same. I feel like it's been full circle. That game reminded me of our first game as a group. With the new coaching staff, we had some young kids doing a job, shorthanded up front. D doing a good job, Owie standing his ground, but early lead given to Cardiff again, and then it just turns into, I don't want to do a disservice to our guys, they're working hard, but it's a shinny game, up and down, intensity kind of increases when a call's missed. I think a couple guys got hauled down the slot on both sides, and the refs just managing the game, and that's kind of our reality right now. So as far as the game, the scoreline was probably flattering and nice to score a couple goals, but yeah, it's not our best work.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, a 3-0 lead for Cardiff, it changed the kind of dynamic of the game for both sides. And that's been, I guess, the story of a number of our games in recent times where, it gets a little bit lopsided and, the game doesn't really play out as a game should be played.
Yeah, and it's like a 3-0 lead. It just takes away everything we want to and do as a group and try to stay in the game as long as we can and stuff. So once you're out of the first period, it's really hard to sell the guys to compete and put their bodies on the line and all that stuff it takes to win hockey games. And then it encourages me to use the kids more, try to get them out as much as they can. They're enjoying it, and it's just not fair for our 7 forwards to go out every other shift and kind of play that game. And I think it's worth complimenting Cardiff's class. They have 10 forwards. We had 9, but their 10 forwards are very different right now, and that's not a slight on our young guys. But it's tale of two totally different teams in two very different situations. So I think that's the reality, and I think it's important to say that out loud.
Yep. I mean, the score or at least the shots looked a little bit lopsided tonight, but I thought it was a lot for the kind of perimeter from Cardiff. But I guess it's a volume game at the end, and once a team builds up a volume of shots, then goals are going to follow. Yeah,
and I feel like it's a little more negative interview than I've given, but once that lead happens, the perimeter play starts to happen. Cardiff guys don't want to pay the price in a 3-0 game, right? They want to get in and out, and that's what they did. They managed it professionally. I thought a few of their D put the foot on the brake when they could have maybe give Joe or Spency an extra slash or hit. They managed the game well, and like I said, it's an interesting time for us for sure.
Yeah, a positive over the last few games, our penalty kills have been quite consistent.
Yeah, it's frustrating. A guy down, we're doing actually quite well. Maybe it's easier for the guys to buy in to get it out of the zone. We encourage them to get it out of the zone any way they can 5-on-5, but I think a hockey player's instinct is to hold on to the puck and create offense and kind of hold on to it. But with penalty kill, you're willing to get the puck out of the zone and you work a little bit harder and your intensity goes up. So I think, it's a positive, but we need more positives.
Yeah. I guess it was another honest endeavour from the guys, and that's really all we're looking for the games over the rest of the season.
I can't speak high enough about the guys that keep coming, they keep working, and they're difficult games to be a part of when you give up leads like we have been. So we'll try to address it as a group, but like I said, it keeps coming, and the volume of shots they keep coming too. So always done great the past few games. I think that's worth saying. So there's little positives here and there, but it's definitely the realities coming out.